For this problem, we're trying to match this function with its graph. And if we look at the function, the big thing we have to pay attention to is this leading coefficient. So I see that a is equal to -1. And we also care about it being an odd degree, right? 3 is an odd number. So I know immediately that it cannot be C, right? C would be a graph of an even highest degree. So because the highest degree isn't even, right? My highest degree is a 3 here. If it was a 4 or a 6 or an 8, it could be this graph, but it's not. All right, so we can immediately rule out graph C. I can also rule out graph B, because this would be if A was positive, right? If this was a positive x cubed, well then yeah, this would make sense for letter B. But it's not a positive x cubed. So I know that this graph should be decreasing over time, but instead it's increasing. So it can't be letter B. And then lastly, I know that at letter D, my y-intercept is -4, but for letter A, my y-intercept is +4. Well, if I plug in a 0 for x, 0 plus 0 would just give me 4. So I know that graph A has to be the correct graph because -4 is not the y-intercept. All right, so that leaves answer choice A. I'm going to go ahead and ignore those bottom numbers there. Please try this on your own first. Don't cheat. Don't look at the numbers the letters that you just saw. And try to figure out which graph belongs to which using the properties we just talked about. All right. Once you have done this, go ahead and unpause the video and see if you got the right answers. All right, and here are the correct answers. So go ahead, check your work. If you have questions, ask a classmate, or you can ask me when I get back on Tuesday.